On July 3rd, the Canadian telecom provider Rogers allegedly laid off over 1,000 customer support agents, according to an anonymous post on Reddit. Supposedly, the company told the affected staff members to keep this information on the down low for obvious reasons. The top comment on the post reports that when they were laid off, along with their co-workers, they had to sign a non-disclosure agreement in order to receive severance pay. What makes matters worse, according to the post, is that the company deployed AI tools to make their job easier, when in reality, the company used the tool to train the AI bots that are now replacing these employees. This shouldn't come as a big surprise, as customers adore calling into the call centers just to talk with robots, spending hours on the phone having a deeply intimate discussion when they simply just want to cancel their service. According to another comment in the thread, someone had the pleasure of waiting on hold for 11 hours just to cancel their service. Interestingly enough, this comes just 1 week after tech giant Microsoft announced they are laying off another 9,000 employees this month, bringing the total for the year close to 15,000, despite net income being up 18% year over year. What in the world is going on? As it turns out, corporations are finally starting to show their real colors. For decades, the Western population was told that corporations are the best places to work, as they often offer job security and generous benefits. Instead, it is becoming more and more apparent that corporations only care about one thing: profits. Speaking of profits, it's probably worth noting that Rogers paid over $1 billion Canadian to shareholders via dividends last year. Think about it. How much lower can you morally go from forcing your staff to use an AI tool, secretly training the tool to replace the employee in a year's time, and then threatening to withhold severance pay if they don't agree to keep it on the down low? In my book, that's pretty disgusting. And sadly, it's only going to become more and more common. But at the end of the day, if the shareholders are getting their dividends, does the lives of the employees who are actually doing the work to drive home the profits actually matter? So remember, regardless of whether you are young or old, experienced or inexperienced, you are no longer competing against fellow Americans for a decent job, but are now competing against not only cheap labor around the world, but robots who apparently do a great job at watching and observing you work, so good they just may end up taking your job along with your livelihood away from you. But surely the corporation you work for actually cares about you. Cheers.